We humans as a species are pretty smart, right? We did come up with a formula for the golden ratio. Ventured into the depths of the ocean's abyss. Traveled to the outer reaches of the Earth's atmosphere to plant a flag on the moon, and came back alive to tell the tale. So we are pretty smart. Then why do some people burn their college savings away at pachanga during their spring break? We know the odds are nearly impossible to win in 1 in 52,000 on slots, and the lottery is 1 in 300 million. You are more likely to get struck in the head by a coconut before winning slots. Actually, you are more likely to get hit by a coconut 8 times over before winning the lotto. It doesn't sound so smart when you use your house mortgage on Willy Wonka's casino's pookies. So why do people still stupidly spend their lives away? Well, I mean, who doesn't want to hit big? The next lotto winner? Me. I need to strike it here. This was a mind of an average fiend who bet their life savings on black. When that happened to me though, red till I'm dead, as most would. Oh. Rational choice theory. Rational choice theory is an economic and social behavior where people make purchases of goods and services that they prefer, even if their choices themselves are subpar, i.e. gambling, or when they're better alternatives to the goods and service that they're currently purchasing, or just about anything else in this case. But people's self-interest are prioritized. This is the reason why and why not people make purchases to maximize their self-util margins. It is assumed that people buy what they enjoy and enjoy what they buy. De gestibus non distatum est. And how does this explain why people rationalize gambling? Aren't there other substitutions with your money, like buying food, clothing, or saving for a telephone? Well, there are many reasons why people gamble and what lengths they would go to spend. The thrills of high-value pulls. Spending 50k on one game sounds pretty thrilling. Or maybe a new lifestyle of a millionaire who has everything they ever wanted is pretty enticing. Or maybe it's a social gathering, a friendly get-together where everyone is living in the moment. Or even if they can figure out if they can live for another week or two. But they all result in people's total utility. Total utility refers to the total utility of something. Utility is just how much fun / satisfaction one gets from out of a choice. Example. One spin is 30 utils, but it doesn't mean 2 spins equals 60 utils. Realistically, it's 58 utils. There is something called diminishing returns, as the more you pull, the less value of each consecutive pull is. As with this graph of a normal person, you can see the marginal and total utility from each pull. Total utility is a graph showing the total funness of X amount of pulls, where the marginal utility shows how much utils is lost after their first pull. Their first pull results in the highest amount of utils, and every pull after that gives less and less utils till the point where it's not worth the money spent, which is around X amount of pulls where most normal people quit. This is a graph of a fiend's utility. As you can see, there are no diminishing returns for these special individuals. Their total and marginal utility are the exact same. Fiends simply have an infinite amount of joy while spinning. Sell my all for cash. Treasures are not friend to me. Slot machine family. Then why is there a sudden spike of utils if they have an infinite amount of joy? Good question. 3-word answer. No more money. We do cost-benefit analysis on a daily. It's not as grand as betting a grand on a game of blackjack, but we do choose between a McRib or a Big Mac because of personal preferences. We choose if we want either Haagen-Dazs or Blanco Zorga Gleamy while at the grocery store. Most will choose Haagen-Dazs, and some for Blanco Zormo Gleamy because we have reasons for buying or not buying it. We also choose if we want to spend everything on a new Snarglebugs cryptocurrency that could or could not turn over 1,000 times return overnight or just leave you poor. It only costs 500 per Snargles. But we all make choices because we have reasons for them. Rational choice theory.
Economically dead.
But let me ask you again. Why do you think people rationalize gambling? Why do you think people use their rent money to gamble? Why do you think people sell their homes gambling? Why do you think people gamble?